Hey, happy Friday, you guys. We are at our last season or session, session for our words to aspire to higher for this week. And I don't know about y'all, but it has been a pretty long week packed with a lot of stuff, and I'm just thankful that it is Friday. I'm going to try for myself to set some time aside this weekend and find some rest and be able to have some fun. And I sincerely hope that you do too. Oftentimes we get caught up in the work, right? And getting caught up in trying to do without really enjoying life and living, right? But life is about living, right? And we lose sight about living and we get bogged down in the surviving and trying to keep up with the Joneses or chasing after the happiness instead of really trying to find joy in everything that we already have. So, I- I'm just in that moment. I'm thinking about the things that I'm grateful for. And so I hope that you are too thinking about the things that you are grateful for in this moment. I'm also grateful for this opportunity to share the wisdom and the knowledge and the insight that I have gained over the years and through experiences in order to help you or someone else reach their fullest potential and to essentially see themselves as they have never seen themselves before. Well, let's get started. Let's jump right into today's words to aspire to higher and what it's all about. I don't know if you've ever heard, but I'm pretty sure you have, of the saying that the power of life and death is in the tongue. Essentially, it is about our words, right? So our words can bring joy or cause misery. They could either speak life or they can speak death. Our tongues can build others up or they can tear them down. And so today we are going to be talking about understanding the power of the spoken word and how it is essential to our journeys of transforming our mind to maintain positivity. Um, and here's what we know to be true in this journey of life, right? When it comes to the power of our words, the greatest mischief maker is the human tongue. It is not just what we say that counts, but it is also how and when. I often hear that. What is it? The thing that we used to say when we were younger? It's sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And unfortunately, that's not true. Words do hurt. Words do a lot of damage. And so, as we back away from the falsehood that we can say whatever we want, which is the danger about us trying to keep it real, we end up putting on ourselves negativity and things that might not build us up in the ways that we should, right? And so there's another saying that says tactfulness will never dethrone the ego from its pedestal. And really, what that's saying is, you know, um, you got to be tactful. And when you are, everything kind of stays in its place. It's not offending, right? And it also says, measure your words with the yardstick of courtesy, sentiment, and gratitude. Conversational interest should be based upon making another feel important and replacing telling with asking. Here's an important note, right? The less we say, the less we may have to take back. Nature knew her business when she gave us two ears and one mouth. And there's a word there's a quote that says the unbridled tongue, even one word thoughtlessly spoken may destroy the happiness of a lifetime. An unbridled tongue, even one word thoughtlessly spoken may destroy the happiness of a lifetime. So, to prevent fault finding and bickering, invite criticism, give merited praise, quickly admit guilt, and do not hesitate to say, I am sorry. Settle disputes quickly as possible. Every moment of delay adds coals to the fire of dissension. And you may ask, what does my words have to do with the way I think? How does my words really impact my mental attitude? Well, in the book Words Can Change Your Brain, if you guys don't know, one of my passions and my loves and my research as a student has to do with neuroplasticity and brain work. And so inside of this book, it says a single word has the power to influence the expression of genes that regulate physical and emotional stress. What we speak can trigger thoughts of worry, and what do and essentially we talked about worry, right? We learned some things last week about worry. We learned that constant worry about something or focusing on the negative part of something will lead us to reap a penalty of defeat, right? So it helps us to gain no traction, and it gets us no positivity um, toward the right direction. So, by holding a positive and optimistic word in your mind, you stimulate the frontal lobe activity. And this is really the area that includes specific language centers that connect directly to the motor cortex responsible for moving into action, right? And so we talked about action as well the other day, that it is through our actions that we are able to benefit and reap the rewards that are already due to us, right? And so, as research has shown, the longer you concentrate on positive words, the more you begin to affect other areas of your brain. And so, functions in the parietal lobe start to change, right? Which changes your perception of yourself and the people you interact with. So, a positive view of yourself will bias you towards seeing the good in others, whereas negative self image will include you toward suspicion and doubt, right? So, over the time, the structure of your thalamus um, will also change in response to your conscious words, those thoughts and feelings. And basically, research believes that the thalamic changes affect the way in which you perceive reality. So, though our words and the way we take them in can really change the way in which we perceive the way things are seeing us and the way that we see things, right? So, basically, in conclusion, watch your words as they have the ability to kill a dream or fertilize a vision, right? And I wanted to leave you with a word that a 21st century Jewish rabbi shared in a striking statement about the power of words. And actually, I got this from one of my clients, really, where the word says, words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. We can choose to use this force constructively with words of encouragement, or destructively use the words of despair. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. So I ask you, how will you use your words today? Remember, what you say impacts what you do and how you think. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in for today's Words to Aspire to Higher. I want you guys to have a great weekend. And as always, if you want to continue to receive updates and you want to receive the notifications, please join the rest of the Royalty Network family by pressing that like, subscribe, and share button. We also want you to remember to share the wealth. So there might be someone in your circle who might need a word, who might need someone to make a difference in their lives. And we're hoping and looking to do that. So please encourage them to tune in, share the message. If you want more information on how you can partner with us and to be able to get additional resources regarding trainings or workshops, facilitator information or keynotes, or even to get one on one offerings, please reach out to us on our website at royaltynetwork.net, or you can go ahead and connect with us by email at admin@royaltynetwork.net. And lastly, please do not forget to meet us in the throne room next Wednesday at 5 p.m. for barbershop conversations as our friend, our brother, Ned White will be taking the covers off in some conversations with some more brothers that concern the topics that are most pressing for our men. So I want you guys to tune in, like, and share. Make sure you tell them to come on into the throne room. They want to have participants, they want to see you ask questions. We want to see you there. So I can't wait to see you next week. Again, Monday morning for Words to Aspire to Higher, and on Wednesday afternoon in the throne room for barbershop conversations. And remember to aspire to your higher. Have a great day, guys, and have an awesome weekend.